Hi everybody, it's me, Linda Crea, and today I'm actually coming to you as a high performance coach because we're going to explore shifting out of limiting beliefs and making them now turn into unlimited beliefs in yourself. That's right. So let's explore what limited beliefs are. Limited beliefs are something that you've adopted in the way of a never or always concept, a belief, a core belief that confines you to that one perspective of it. For instance, if you have something in your mind that tells you you're not worthy of making big income, so you're in this frustration because you don't make a lot of money, and then you have a belief that people who make a lot of money are greedy or arrogant or something. So if you really inside wish you had more money, but you're living in this, in this lack, if you can release and find the root cause where that belief came from, that all rich people are greedy or selfish or something, you can move beyond it and then allow in more wealth and abundance. So you have to really sit with these things and figure it out, what the root cause was. You also might have a limited perspective of your self-worth, right? And you limit yourself because of something maybe your mother told you. You can't do this, you can't. Again, that always and never thing that confines you, and you actually internalize in it, it becomes a part of you. That's a limited part of you. And your powerful, real self, if no one ever told you that in your life, would never think that. And that would give you unlimited potential as a soul to flourish and fly and be free and be powerful as a human being God made you to be. So, and health too. If you adopt that limiting belief that you don't sleep well, I never sleep well, or I'm not strong enough to climb that Mount Everest, those are limiting beliefs. Whereas if you can go back and find that memory, contract, something within you, and question it, finally question it and say, where did that come from? Where did that stem from? And then shift to your unlimited belief and knowing, and let that God power in you through your open upper chakras and let it infiltrate all the way down you and light you up. You see, limiting beliefs, you'll notice, will cause you to be paralyzed and fear and halt you. They'll also cause you to be self-deprecating, you'll self-sabotage. So it's counterproductive. So when you're feeling trapped, unworthy, unsafe, unsure, start to self-sabotage, worried about what everybody else thinks, there's a core limiting belief that is activated in you. That's unlimited belief. And the feeling of all those frustrating is because your body knows you are worth more. So at that, if you're listening to that part of you, and you're listening to me now, know that those feelings of anxiety in you is you, the real you of you, steaming up saying, listen to me, listen to me. You're stuck in limited beliefs, and you want to break out of that and go to the unlimited belief in yourself. All right? So just say, as a child, you're the oldest one, and you're always getting in trouble because you're too loud, you're too rambunctious, right? That spirit inside of you is happy, and you're always being knocked down and shot down, and sooner or later you succumb to that. You start to obey, and you lose that spark in you, that sparkle, that divine sparkle, all right? That is the God power in you, actually becomes stifled. And then for the rest of, 20 years go by, and that sparkle's gone. You can now remember that. Remember what put you in that place of limiting the beliefs, or to pay attention to others' words to you that changed who you really were meant to be. Hey, I see we have somebody here. Ali, awesome. Welcome. And if you would like, say what country you're from, or what state. That would be so much fun to see who's joining me today on this live. So where was I now? All right, so now you have the power in you now to recognize, you know what, I don't need to conform and be perfect. I need to be me, because I want to do this and this and this, and nobody's going to hold me back anymore. Whenever the words, I can't, I'm not good enough, I won't. Never or always. I always have to do this to be perfect. Those are limits you're putting on yourself, because others maybe want you to. And again, it's unrealistic expectations of others. You don't have to live your life that way. You can release those. I'm just seeing here if I have any comments. I'm still bad at this. Let's see. I'm going to write hi, and then see if that goes through. Okay, and now maybe. All right, there's one comment. It's from me. Whoopee! So, does anyone have any beliefs they've carried with that they know limited them and they've moved past? Has someone told you, if you drive a really nice car, that you'll be judged, right? Because you spend all your money on that vehicle. That's limiting something that makes you feel good, and maybe material things aren't the right topic for this, but maybe they are, because you shouldn't be judged as a soul. All right? The friends you hang out with, have you been told you hang out with the wrong friends? Sometimes that's good advice, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes you change and grow. Like me, I went into my spiritual groups. And some people from my past think that's strange. But to me, it feels really good. So if I didn't honor who I have become and break out of that limited belief that I shouldn't adopt my spiritual meditation, my energy healing, which people may not understand, that would be me limiting my life for others. That's right. So what are ways we can move past it? All right? The first way to move past anything as a high performance coach really is to recognize it. Just like Alcoholics Anonymous. You admit this is going on. And then you ask for help and guidance. You always do. I always ask in prayer, please God, and be open to receiving the divine guidance. I don't do anything in my life without that power. And I just let it keep flowing through me all the time, asking for more. That's my roadmap. Archangel Uriel stands before me with a flashlight, directing me. Okay, and sometimes we hit a wall, and most of the times we don't, because I ask for that divine help for my life purpose. So you ask for help, that's how we can start. And then we look with that flashlight into our past. Did we make a contract with someone else? And adopt that belief system and put the rules on our lives to hold us back. And then we honor that because we have taken that agreement. Well, it might be time to let that contract go, guilt-free. Release that belief you put on yourself. I was a vegetarian for 27 years, from 15 to 42. Strict vegetarian. I put that rule on myself. And one day I said, I'm all done with my rules, all of them. They all went in the garbage and I ate meat and my body didn't care. That was a limiting belief I had, that I was going to save the planet and all the animals from me not consuming meat. Okay? So, and I really did throw all my rules in the garbage one day. 1 year, the course of a year, I really did release them all. So any of us can do that and shift out of where we were in our mindset and our beliefs and move into ones that make us feel better. And don't live in that world of frustration. It feels awful. So once again, you find out what it is, you ask for help from your higher self, you explore with that flashlight what it is that made you adopt that core belief in the first place. Who told you? Was it a contract that you agreed to at the time and now you want to change? Even a smoking habit. When did you start smoking? Go back to that. In your spiritual self, in your place of meditation and divine peacefulness and inner sanctuary, only were the conversations between you and you. When did you start that smoking? When did you adopt that habit? Because you adopted that belief or that habit for a reason, because it gave you some sort of enjoyment. And then when you don't want it anymore, say, okay, body, now it's time to release it. It takes 21 days to make a habit. It takes 21 days to break a habit. Use your mind, you're clear, the God power in you to release those beliefs that you think you have to hold forever, because you don't. We are all energy in motion, and we're constantly in motion, which means you're not really stuck. You're allowed to change your beliefs and let them flow through you without guilt. Hello, David. Thanks for coming on today. David, we're talking about limiting beliefs. Was there anything in your life that really held you back from moving forward? That was a limiting belief, and you caught yourself and changed and went a way that felt better. Oh, wow. He used hypnosis for cigarette smoking, and he hasn't smoked in a year. See that? Hi. So when you find that you're in this belief and you can't shake free from it, no matter if it's a habit or a mindset or just the way you're operating. Okay? If you feel angry and frustrated, it's the energy we're holding in telling us something. That's our teacher. And it may be very well fueled from a limiting belief. So once again, we recognize it, we ask for higher help. We go back to where it's rooted from and feel into that. Really do. And then your higher self will help you guide to that place where you can get past it. And affirmations help so much. So if somebody has knocked you down, you're not going to blame them when you realize what was the core, the root of you adopting that limiting belief that's been holding you back. Putting anger on something bad is never, putting fire on the fire just makes more fire. So doing forgiveness of it and releasing it, right, allows beautiful space for more good, positive energy to come in. And that's where we put our affirmations. So you would honor what happened to have you and not do guilt and blame, or, blame. Because blame just makes you, oh dear, what's the word? Feel like a victim. And we don't want to be a victim. So we would do forgiveness on it. We forgive that for happening. It's so far in the past. And that forgiveness and releasing allows you to now put your affirmations in there. And the affirmations of the most beautiful things to come for you will come. Now that they have space to enter your field that was full of frustration. So we'll do affirmations. I am happy, I am healthy, I am whole. I am happy, I am healthy, I am holy. I am blessed. Everywhere I go, I win. Life loves me, from Louise Hay. I am worthy of being loved. If you have a limiting belief that you can't have a good relationship, I am worthy of being loved. Who told you you were not worthy of being in a lifetime relationship? Who told you? Did you tell it to yourself? Or did somebody say it to you? Lots of times we tell other people's, we judge others. And sometimes it's in jest. And sometimes we really mean it just for a second. But the words fly off people's lips. And then others take it in and absorb it and claim it. And that's the limiting belief. The sensitive people take the words in and it sticks to them. It used to happen to me all the time. And if you really want a good coaching story, step by step, read my book, A Spiritual Recovery. I do teach in there mirror work about energy, how to hold in, only put out what you want back, good stuff, and then how to block the opinions of others that are not conducive to your core values and who you are, that might stick and create a limiting belief on you. We don't want that. So other types of places in your life. Oh, yep. And David just posted, I love everyone, even the ones that hate me. I don't think anyone hates you, David. God bless you. Hate's a strong word, and hate is just fear. So sometimes fear is people's judgment on you. Maybe they're jealous of you. They don't resonate with you. And again, that's their opinions. And we don't let the good opinions of others, the good opinions of others touch us. We do let them touch us if they're heart chakra and above. That's the way I operate. Heart chakra and above is happy and joyful and blissful and uplifting. We don't ever want to knock anyone else's down. Okay? So that's why everybody loves David. He only takes in the good energy. The ones that don't think good of you can just go back to you. That energy comes from them to you and back to them. So it's very beautiful when you can be in that place. So what do we have? Self-care. Oh my gosh, self-care. Limiting belief. I can't get massages. I can't get my nails done. I can't have 5 minutes for myself to go to the gym. I can't have 5 minutes for myself because that's selfish. Self-care is not selfish. You need self-care. Humans need self-care. That's a limiting belief. In my coaching, I teach you have to feed yourself first. Reframe that self-care. Put the new picture frame around it and say self-care is necessary for us to stay healthy in these bodies on this earth. As souls without these bodies in spirit, maybe they don't need self-care because they're just busy and they're only in that loving vibration. Here on earth, it's not always easy. All right? We're in earth school every minute. So we need a little more self-care. So positive affirmations are a huge part of that because they keep our attention, our focus fixed on the unlimited beliefs. So once we recognize we have these limiting beliefs that keeps us in this little box that really makes us cranky, we need to then focus on unlimited beliefs, that we are worthy of every miracle on the earth. So that leads me to play my rock, papers, and scissors game. Do y'all remember the rock, papers, and scissors? What is it? Rock goes over scissors. Wait, scissors. Rock beats scissors. Paper covers rock. Scissors cut paper. Well, I'm playing a new game today, and it's on my rules. So in my rules, the scissors are out in the trash. We don't even need the scissors in this game. All right? We can play with, we're going to play it this way. This is Linda's way because she's in the rule of her own life, as many of you know. And it's heart chakra and above. And nothing's allowed in my life, once I recognize it, that's not of that higher vibration. All right? And if it is, and it wants to transmute into light, beautiful. Come my way. We'll get you there. All right? So here's how we play. We take a lower energy, something that gave you a limited belief. I'm undeserving. I'm undeserving. That's a limited belief. Bull, you are deserving. We don't need the scissors. We take that, we get rid of it, we put the rock on it, and we put love on it. We put love on that. All right? We don't even need the scissors in this game. The paper's always going to win. The lower energy affirmation or that you have affirmed in the past is under the rock. We just ripping it. We don't even need the scissors. It's just so useless that our scissors are not even going to touch that icky paper. I'm not worthy. What? Who told you that? Who ever said that to you in your life? Ask yourself, is that coming in your own mind? That's a limiting belief, guys. Who told you that? It actually makes me want to cry. Under the rock. I am a love machine is going on that one. All right? Take those unlimiting beliefs, rip them up, never to be seen again. Put them in a campfire and watch the flames go up and be transmuted to light. Do something powerful. If anyone's told you anything, you're unlovable. Maybe you did one thing that wasn't lovable, and you're claiming this for the rest of your life. That's a limiting belief. You are lovable. Ugh. Throw it under the rock. And we'll put thank God for making me the powerful person I am. On top of that, you are lovable. You really are. That God power in you is all of light and love. Get rid of your limiting beliefs. I'm not strong enough. Who told you that? Open yourself up to knowing that you are strong enough. You're strong enough in your person, in all of your strengths and qualities. Yes, you are. That limiting belief, where did it come from? Who told you that? It's going under the rock. No scissors necessary. We win on every one in Linda's game of rock, paper, and scissors. The rock goes on it. And then I am bold. All right, goes on that. Covers that rock. That rock is the energy of the lower emotion. We're going to let the rock sink to the bottom, and the paper always goes on top. Everyone's a winner in Linda's rock, paper, and scissors game. All right? I'm safe if I stay small. That's gross. It's true for a little while. I do have videos out that say shelter in place, and I did it for maybe 2 or 3 years. I did. I got off of Facebook. I really had to cleanse all the energetic cords that were attached to me from a hellacious divorce in my life in the past. Just a couple years. So I'm safe if I stay small. Not anymore. All right? Limiting belief. It's time to get out of the box. Put this under that rock and put. I did it again. All right? You did something amazing again. Not just one time. Again and again and again and again. That is your unlimited belief. My gosh. That's the God power in you. Rising up. And it's going crazy with love for you and for all you do. All we need is love, love, love. That's right. Thanks. I am grateful and thankful for everything. Universe 333. And the 333s are in my book and numerology. And to me, it means archangels are with us. All right. And they're powering us. And I already opened it with prayer and asking for higher help from our ancestors, from God, from our archangels, anyone in spirit. I can feel them flowing through right now. That's how I do my energy work. All right? I'm just a channel for this love. And that's why I'm passing this on to you, because it feels really good to play my new game. I like my new game. I did it again. Goes over that rock. All right? So you got all your lower garbage, your limiting beliefs, torn up, not even worthy of being cut by a scissor. Just rip them. And then the rock sinks on top of it, the lower energy. And then they're covered by the paper. That's our rock, paper, and scissors game, Linda style. I don't want to be judged. That's a limiting belief, but it's on the higher because at least they're realizing they don't want to be judged anymore. It makes them feel awful. So what do? You rip it. I'm not going to be judged anymore. I'll judge myself. I keep score of my own life. I am worthy of self-care. That's right. And that goes on top of the rock. So if you ask for self-care, you might be judged, you know? You need self-care. Think of that airplane and all the oxygen masks come down. And they tell you, make sure you put yours on first so that you can help others put theirs on. Picture this, if you get your oxygen masks come down, or drop down, because you have no oxygen on the plane, if you started to put the oxygen mask on others, you'd probably put it on 3 or 4 people, and then you'd be dead, right? Because you'd run out of air. In the other way, if you put it on yourself first, real quick, then you could put it on 10 people or more, and you'd all be alive. All right, that's why we need self-care. So don't let other people judge you, because you need a few minutes in meditation, which is the biggest fuel, recharging, blissful experience that I and the people who I teach meditation to have on this earth. And it's free once you learn how to do it. It's free, the oxygen, the air, the prana, the bliss that flows through you. Does anyone have a lower energy limiting belief that you would like me to write on a card and do my little ceremony and put it under the rock for you? Does anyone have a negative one? Go ahead. Oh, go ahead and post it, and I'll do it while we're here together. What is a limiting belief? Hey, Musa, I hope I'm saying your name right. From New Haven, I think, Connecticut. Awesome. Linda Style will make, yeah. Yeah, Linda Style will make you smile. Hey, we're talking about limiting beliefs if you just came on, and I'm doing my rock, paper, scissors tribute, my new game I created. So if anyone has a limiting belief, you're not good enough, you're not allowed to dress how you want to dress, what do you believe? You're not worthy of money. Poor people are more humble. Or something Mother Teresa lived a life of lack, right? And served people only. I believe that we don't need to do that to show others we care. We don't need to lack anything. We are on this earth together to help each other and grow, right? We don't need to be in lack in order to be of service like she was. You get it right. So what's a limiting belief I can do a ceremony card with? I have a green one. Who wants to give me one? And we could play the game rock, paper, and no scissors one more time, where paper always wins. Paper is the positive affirmations. Rich people are greedy. That's stupid, right? That's a waste of time affirmation. Is that true? Who told you that? Who told you even that? Right? If you win the lottery or something and you become rich, it doesn't necessarily mean you become greedy. We can't judge people. We can't be judged like that. Okay? Money does not define who we are. So if that's in your head and you're keeping yourself like you're not worthy of having good income or having abundance in your life, that's a limiting belief. That's going, goodbye. It's going under the rock. Don't need the scissors. What am I going to put over there? I am a winner. Rock, paper, scissors. Paper always wins, and there's always a positive affirmation on that paper. Okay? So our unlimiting beliefs, as soon as they're recognized, that's when we can find the root of them and release them forever and live in your fearless God power that we were each designed individually to be. I'm looking for a piece of paper that I usually have around. I don't see it. Oh well. That shows a woman with this tunnel of light over her. We each have our own individual God power connected to divine. We're all connected to each other too, but we all have our own, which means nobody's allowed on my paper of my life. You're allowed on yours, and I honor you and your life purpose. And I honor you and your life purpose, which is different than mine. Therefore, if others have attached to us through contracts, we're allowed to change our mind and release from these things in our ways to live our fullest potential. All right. And more scrolls here. One toxin person in my environment makes my energy low sometime. Energy vampires. Whoa, awesome. I think it's Musa. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. So anyway, Cutie Pie, he's an artist. Pretty cool. Oh, energy vampires. Whew. They drain us. All right? Their negativity attaches to us, and if we allow it to get into our pores, into our energy, any holes in our energy field, okay? So like my energy field is very clear and solid because I really work on it, my chakras and all that. So what we want to do is when that is attaching us and we're taking on their beliefs, because we've heard it so many times that we're not worthy, or they're just draining us with their lower energy, we are allowed to put up our mirrors on the outside of our energy field and let the mirrors mirror back to them their words, not allowing it to touch our beautiful energy, okay, of ourselves. So Musa, if they really, it's in my book twice, I put it in there, it's so important, my mirror work, and how to protect your soul from those energy vampires that will affect us if we allow it to come in and affect what we believe in for ourselves. For times they will train us to adopt what they're saying to us if they say it enough. So what you do is your hands are mirrors, your palms. And my palms are now facing me, and my mirrors are facing me. So if I say I am worthy comes back to me. If someone is outside of me, so right, the other person, and then they're putting negative words to me, the energy vampires are draining me. Okay, and the worst ones are the narcissists, because they will make you believe whatever they say. Their limiting beliefs stick to you, okay, if you do not have these powerful energetic tools in your tool belt. Your whole body now is a mirror facing out. If those people say words to you that are unkind, right, heart chakra and lower, if they're unkind and not helpful to you in any way, their energy drains. Put the mirrors away from you. My hands are mirrors. And anything they say to you goes right back to them. They're not touching you because you're strong enough to know you have control over what comes on to, even if you're an empath. I'm very compassionate. Once you know my tricks, my spiritual tricks, how powerful you are the rest of your life. Because you're not going to let those energy vampires get into your beautiful soul anymore. You're going to protect yourself the spiritual way. All right? And ask the God power in you to help with that. Because you are worthy. Where did my paper go? because you are worthy of, one, being separate from everyone else. You really are. And being powerful and being creative and knowing that God loves you and whatever they say is not true. And you love yourself, and that's why you're allowed to protect yourself. And know that you got this. And know that you did it. All right? You warded off the bad energy. You're not taking it on board and creating another limiting belief. And know that you can do it again. That's the powerful God power in you will tell you that. Right? And tell you you are a winner. And you're allowed to win. And you're thankful. You are so thankful. And someone else has joined. What state are you in there, Mark? And you are worthy of self-care. And you are bold. Don't buy into the limiting beliefs of others, all right? Make sure that you live in the world of unlimited beliefs. That's the truth. That's what we were each here, why we're each here on this planet as individuals, because it's our life purpose for whatever it is. And don't be afraid to break out of that, those limited beliefs. Again, if your body's telling you it's frustrated because you feel like you're stuck, listen to, sit in your silence, ask yourself, where was the first time I felt this way for this situation? When is the first time I remember myself telling me I can't sleep anymore? I can't sleep at night, and you just accept that. Think of the very first time. And then find ways to release that in your mind. First, accept when it was, forgive it, and say, I don't want it anymore. I want to have unlimited beliefs. I want to believe I can sleep every night like a sweet, like the sweetest little baby. All right? And you can free yourself from all that with these affirmations and asking the God power in you. And, excuse me. There we go. And your life will be so much better, all right? And that's some high performance coaching right there. It'll take you out of those limited beliefs and soaring to fearless, being the fearless God or goddess that you were here intended to be. Oh, I'm trying to scroll down here. North Dakota, I love your accent, Mark. I can hear it now when I when I saw the words. I love your accent. I wish you could speak on here. Anyway. Oh, hi, really enjoying this. Well, thank you, Mark. Welcome. Oh. Do you have any questions, or do you have any limiting beliefs that you have ever had, that anyone has ever told you, Mark, that you have overcome? Oh, I'd love to hear. Any one of you. And David, you already had the smoking one. Hypnosis helped you. One time. And that would be going into your subconscious and reconditioning it for a new pattern. All right? What did anyone tell you that you couldn't do, that you have overcome? I have so many, but I did take contracts too, the marriage contract. I felt squashed in that marriage, and 11 years of counseling. And then I finally decided to get the courage and make everyone else upset. And divorce, I didn't kill the guy, I just got a divorce, it's legal. And, we had our separate lives, He found a girl, I found a guy, life went on, But when you find yourself suffocated and you're trapped, do free yourself at some point. and go with the unlimiting beliefs. So that was it. I shared my game with you. All right. Rock, paper, and scissors. Throw away the scissors. Shred. Don't even use the scissors. The scissors are not necessary. Shred those limiting beliefs. Put the rock on it. Sink them down. The lower energy. That's what good the rock is for. Just press it on that unlimiting belief that you ripped. And then put the positive affirmation on top of it. That's my new rock, paper, scissors game. The paper is much more valuable that way. You always win in my game. All right? So continue to do that through your life. And I'm going to go for now. Yes, and I'm happy using weight. And I'm using it for weight loss as well as doing very well with that. Yes. Yes. Oh, all right. So you did hypnosis for the weight loss too, besides cutting out all the sugar, right, David? So good for you, but you do. As souls, we get to. We don't have to be anything for the rest of our life. We could change it up at will, because that's what our souls are. We are free wills walking. All right. Once we really realize that no one has us in a container, we have ourselves in a container. And we have been conditioned to do things we can unwind out of, because we are free, energetic souls. All right. And then when you need help for things, ask for help. Thanks, Mark. All right. So I'll leave it up there. It'll be there forever on my Facebook. But thanks for coming on, you guys. I really appreciate your interaction. And have a beautiful, blessed week. And if you want to sign up for my newsletter, I just sent one out yesterday. And if you want to sign up for my newsletter, I'll leave the link there. And it comes with coupons and coupon codes for discounts on services and information, inspiration, and what's coming up next. All right, for my outreach and for my services. Thanks for the love. I'm giving you love back too. In fact, here, let's do this. All right. What can I give? What can I give? I'll send you all just positive, loving energy for your highest purpose and your highest good, and for it to start immediately. Open up the divine in you through your crown chakra. Let it all come in, all the wisdom and love and health and healing to pass on to all of you. All right, from this moment on, forever, forever. Let's wash it, and all of you who watch this. All right, I love it. You're all just a love machine. That's right. Oh, God bless you. All right, bye.